Hello and welcome to the show. It's time for Chain of Command Dispatches from the Great War, or in other words, cocking up through the mud and the blood. I'm starting at the beginning of the Stout Hearts and Iron Troopers supplement, Training the Entente, Scenario 1, an attack on a strongpoint. The German strongpoint is on the right hand side of the table, running from the top to the bottom, with a communications trench running off the table to the right. The defensive position overlays the road junction. The British will enter the table from the left hand side over undulating ground. Most of the ground will be classified as open ground, but moving over the shell craters will be broken ground. British briefing. Task: the enemy are holding ground around the road junction. You must take the position in order to allow the artillery to advance along the road to support the main push further north. Troops available. Platoon headquarters, 4 sections. 1 section, 6 bombers, 2 riflemen. 2 section, 8 riflemen. 3 section, Lewis gun. 4 section, rifle grenade launchers. German briefing. Task: you are to hold the defensive position at the junction in order to deny its use by the enemy, who will undoubtedly want to capture such vital ground to gain use of the road network. You must stop this. Troops available. Detachment headquarters, Lieutenant, medium machine gun and crew. 1 section, 6 riflemen, 2 bombers. 2 section, 4 riflemen, 2 bombers. Okay, so here we have the British platoon commander and his sergeant front and centre with the 2 runners, and the 4 sections lined out behind them. Rifle grenade launchers on the left and the Lewis gun section on the right. During the patrol phase, the British will get 2 moves as a head start. And here's the small German detachment, the leader front and centre, with the medium machine gun gang behind him. 2 sections, 1 of 6 men, 1 of 8 men. The Germans will also conduct the patrol phase, but their jump-off points will remain inside the entrenchments. Both sides will start with a force morale of 8. The British will have 5 chain of command dice and the Germans 4 chain of command dice, reflecting the size of their detachment. Okay, so at the end of the patrol phase, the British have 3 nicely placed jump-off points spread across the width of the table, all in dead ground behind those slight undulations. The Germans are in the trenches. Okay, the British are up first, so let's see what they get with their roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 does nothing on its own. Okay, first thing you're going to do is deploy the Lewis gun section on the high ground just by the jump off point there. And they'll go into Overwatch. With the other 3, 1 and 2 added, they'll deploy the rifle grenade launch section here. I guess again they can go into Overwatch. And using the 4, I'm going to deploy the platoon sergeant just behind the Lewis gun section here to assist with help them firing. Right, the Germans have 1, 2, 4. First thing they're going to be doing is getting the medium machine gun team. And they will go in here. Machine gun team will immediately open fire on the rifle grenade launch section. Okay, it's 10 dice. Close range 4, 5, 6 to hit. Six hits. And they're in the open, so it's 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. And that is 4 kill. Is one of the kills on the junior leader? It's not. So that's a disaster for the section here. They've lost half their manpower already. Right, they're in Overwatch. They will fire back. They've got to be over 18 inches, which they are. They'll get 4 dice. And it's a 5, 6 to hit. All misses. Okay, on a 2 then, the Germans will deploy their 8-man section. And they'll open fire on the Lewis gun team over here, or section rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the junior leader. I'm not allowing the bombers to get involved. 4, 5, 6 to hit. Oh, a cracking blow there. 6. And again, 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. 2 kill, 2 shock. Right, they're in Overwatch, so they can fire back. Right, the Lewis is going to be 6, 3 riflemen, and the junior leader can get involved as well, but it's -1 for the shock, so it is 1, 2, 3 riflemen and 6 for the gun. Close range 4, 5, 6 to hit, 1 hit from the rifles, and for the Lewis gun, 3 hits. There's more 6s than 1s, so it didn't jam. 4 hits in total. Hard cover, 5 shock, 6 kill. So 1 shock, 1 kill. Is that kill on a junior leader? It is. What's the effect on the junior leader? 3. So he's wounded and is out of action for the remainder of the turn, and there's 1 point of shock on that team. And taking a gamble, I'm going to deploy the senior leader here, who will immediately take off that point of shock. Right, British roll, 3 4s and 2 2s. Okay, on the first 4 then, the sergeant here will take off 2 points of shock and get them to fire with 6, 7, 8, 9, and I guess the junior leader can get involved there, 10. So again, it's 4, 5, 6 to hit, 1 hit from the rifles, and 1 hit but a jam on the Lewis gun. So 2 hits, 5 shock, 6 kill, 2 more shock. Okay, rifle section will deploy in the lee of that little hill there, little rise, and the bombers will do likewise. So they're all in out of line of sight. And on the other 4, the senior leader will deploy with his 2 scouts, again in the dead ground. Okay, German turn. 2 6s, they go again. 1 chain of command point and 1. I forgot to roll for the bad things happen for the junior leader being wounded. That's a 4. That was 1 point, so the Germans are down to 7 force morale. Okay, it will be no great surprise that the machine gun will again fire at the rifle grenades. In fact, having just done a line of sight test, they're reasonably well hidden. So I'm going to make it a 5, 6 to hit. Yeah, it's 4, 5, 6 to hit. That's 4 hits. But because of the cover, it's going to be 5 shock, 6 kill. So it's 2 shock. This rise here is just interfering with their line of sight and fire. Right, Germans get another phase. 2 chain of command points. 6 does nothing. Guns going again. Right, hitting on 4, 5, 6. Five hits. And again, 5 shock, 6 kill. That is 1 kill, 1 shock. Is it on the junior leader? No, it's not. So one of the team is dead there. Right, British phase. What have we got there? A lot. Okay. Right, so on a 2, this section is going to fire with 3 riflemen and the Lewis gun. Now the Lewis gun has got to unblock. So first of all do the rifles. 4, 5, 6 to hit, so that's 2 hits from them. And with the Lewis gun, need a 5, 6 to unblock. No. Yes. So the next 4 are allowed, and that's another 3 hits. So that's good shooting by them. So a total of 5 hits, and it's 5 shock, 6 kill, only 1 shock. That section's up to 3. Now on the 4, the sergeant is going to run over to that section there. 3 dice 6, he goes 14, which is more than enough. He'll take off 2 points of shock. On a 2, he will get the grenade launchers to again fire at the gun. 5 and 6 to hit, 3 hits, and they count as light cover, so it's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, 2 shock. And the final 3 and 1 I'm going to add together and get the lieutenant to activate these 2 sections. The section is going to run over here. I go 3 dice 6 and take a point of shock. I go 11. And the other section will do the same. And they go 14. So it's certainly going to be a target-rich environment for the Germans. Right, German phase, 2 chain of command dice, 3 and a 4. Okay, I guess on the 3, the 6-man section will deploy. They will fire at the front section here, close range. They've got 4, 5 rifles, 4, 5, 6 to hit, 2 hits. They're in the open. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill, 1 shock. Oh, didn't put the shock on for running. So they're on 2. And they're on 1. Okay, senior leader will activate on a 4. He'll get this section to fire at the Lewis gun team. In fact, he'll probably take off a point of shock first. Won't make any difference to firing. It's still -1 dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 rifles. Hitting on 4, 5, 6. All misses. Now he's within 9 inches of the machine gun, so he'll get them to fire. 9 dice this time. They've got 1 dice lost because of shock. So hitting on 4, 5, 6. It's another good hit. But it's 5 shock, 6 kill. Look at that, 3 kills. Alright, is one of the kills on a leader? It's not, so that's basically the whole section wiped out. Bad things happen. 1. That's 1 point, and the Brits are down to 7 force morale. Okay, British phase is 1, 2, 3, 2 4s. Good roll. Right, so one of the 4s, the sergeant, is going to leg it back over here. And he gets there, no problem. He will then tell that section to fire. So we've got 6 on the Lewis gun and 3 riflemen. 5-6 to hit, 1 hit with the rifles, and 4 hits with the gun. So 5 hits total. 5 shock, 6 kill. That's a cracking 2 shock. So up to 4. And 1 kill. Is the kill on a leader? No, it's not. Okay, so the British senior leader has just come around here, still in cover of that little rise. He's going to activate the rifleman section, and they are going to fire at the German section here. So there's 8 rifles, less 1 is 7. Five, 6 to hit. Effective range and all misses. Oh, rubbish. And with the other command initiative, he will get this lot to move up here. Again, they're going to run, and they go 8. Take another point of shock. These are the bombers. On 2 points of shock. And then with the remaining command initiatives, I've got a 3 and a 1 and a 2, so I'll just activate the section corporals there, and they'll take off all that shock. Okay, Germans. So 6 does nothing, 1, 3 and 4. So I think it's a no-brainer. This section here on the 3 will open fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll fire at the bombers, which is the right-hand section. That's 3 hits. Just check the range there, actually. Yeah, 3 hits. It's effective range. 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. 1 kill. Is the kill on the junior leader? It's not. Right, bad news for the Brits. The gun's going to activate. I'll be firing on 9 dice. 4, 5, 6 to hit. That's 4 hits. And again, they're in the open. It's going to be carnage. Yeah, 2 dead and 2 shock. Is one of the dead on a junior leader? It is. What's happened to him? He's wounded. So 2 shock, wounded junior leader, and a kill. Bad things happen is 1, which is no effect. Alright, now we've got the senior leader. He's going to activate. He'll take off 2 points of shock here and get this section to fire. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Less 1 is 4. I think I've done the ranges wrong here, but it's 1 hit there. We're in the open. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill, 1 point of shock. Okay, the Brits are in a bit of bother here. 1 chain command dice. First one there. 1, 2 2s and a 3. Right, 1 and 3 will be added together, and we'll get the senior commander to come up behind these 2 sections, which he usually does. He's in danger of being hit himself, but I think he needs to get in there. So he does that. He can take off a 1 point of shock here, get them to fire with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rifles. I guess the junior leader can fire as well. Don't see why not. The range was effective, so it's 5 and 6s to hit. That's a good roll. And the effect is 5 shock, 6 kill. So that's 2 shock on that section. Okay, the bombers will be legging it as fast as they can down here. They go 9, and again they'll take a point of shock. And the final two will be this section firing with a Lewis gun and 3 riflemen. 5s and 6s to hit. No. Again, I think I messed up the measurements to start with. The gun hits on 4, 5, 6 though. It doesn't jam, which is good. So we're 5 shock, 6 kills. Another 2 shock on these guys here. End of the Brit phase. Alright, so what are the Germans going to get up to? Another chain of command point and 2 2s. Right, I think the best thing to do for the Germans is activate the 2 2s to make a 4. Activate the senior leader. He will tell the gun to fire at the rifles over there. 9 dice. 4, 5, 6 to hit. Not quite so good this time, only 2. And 1 shock only. So they're on 2 shock. Next, I'll take off a pointer shock here for 1, and then this section will fire. Again, at the Lewis gun section over there. So they'll lose 1 for the shock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4 dice. Hitting on 5s and 6s. 2 hits. They're in the open, remember. And that's disastrous. 3. Is a leader killed? Yes. Is it the junior leader or a sergeant? It's the junior leader. What happens to him? He's wounded. So he's wounded there. I'll take off 2 riflemen. The Lewis gun can always be manned. And bad things happen for the wounded junior leader. 6. That's -2, and the Brits are down to 5. Right. Now this is more like it. A double go and 3 2s. Right. So senior leader will activate on 2 of the 2s. He'll take off 2 points of shock there. Get them to fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5s and 6s to hit. 3 hits. 5 shock, 6 kill, 1 kill. Is it on the junior leader? It's not. This section, the bombers will move up to here. They're going to stay away from close combat range. They'll go 9, they lose 1 for shock. And they'll be in position to grenade them next go. They take another point of shock. So he can remove that point of shock having moved up there. No, he can't, because the section was activated, not the junior leader. Right, it is now the next phase. Oh, we've got another go. They've got another go as well. Well, this is good for the Brits. Another chain of command dice, which is 2, 1 and a 3. Right, the Germans are going to interrupt, playing a chain of command dice. They're going to activate the gun and fire at the rifleman in the open. It is 4, 5, 6 to hit, so that's only 3 hits. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. Oh dear, wasted. Probably could have done something better than that. Okay, now on the... I've got 1 and a 3. Right, looks like I've got another double go. Or another phase, rather. So I've got 1 and a 3. Alright, I think I'm going to have to use the bombers. I was thinking about using the senior leader to activate that section, but I want to get these bombs. So you're going to take a point of shock off, and they're going to bomb the trench. Right, I think if I'm reading this correctly, they get 3 dice in confined space for each grenade. There's 6 bombers, so that's 18 dice. So it's close range, so it's 4, 5, 6 to hit. That is like a pretty stonking hit. And the damage is rolled as if they are in the open. So this could be devastating for the Germans. It's 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. So that's 1, 2, 3 kills. And 5 shock. Is the kill on junior leader? It is. What's happened to him? He's wounded. So 2 other kills. 5 shock. That's 4. 5. So that's 7 with 4. They're pinned. Bad things happen for the junior leader being wounded is 3. Germs down to 6. Right, I think it is the British phase again. So no double phase, but they've got another chain of command point. 6 does nothing. 2, 3, 4. Well, surprise, surprise. The bombers are going to do it exactly the same again. They'll activate on a 2 this time. So it's 6 bombs. 5, 6 to hit. Yeah, that is an absolutely crunching hit. They might wipe out the Germans here. Yeah, 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. I don't think it matters that they're pinned. So that's 2 kill. And another 5 shock. Right. That's one of them. Is it on junior leader again? It is. What's happened to him this time? He's knocked out. Well, it's 2 wins, so he's gone. He's killed. So it's junior leader killed and a soldier killed. Another 5 shock. So they're going to break. So what's left of this section will rout. They go 6 dice plus 9 is 15. They're now cowering in the shell hole here. So bad things happen for a wounded, a junior leader killed is 2. Germans down to 5 with that one, and section breaks 5. That's another 2 points, and the Germans are down to 3. Right, I've got 3 and 4 left. So on the 4, the senior leader take a point of shock off. Get them to run up here. They go 11. Which puts them out of the arc of the gun. I'll take a point of shock again. He will move up. 9. And on a 3, this junior leader will activate. He's only got 1 command initiative, so he'll have to leave that shock on. Not that it matters. Sitting on 4, 5, 6. That's 3 hits. But it's jammed. And the rifle is sitting on 5, 6, 1 hit. Right, damage is nothing. And that is the British go finished. Very successful phase there. The Germans now down to 3 command dice. They get 1, 3, 4. Well, I think the gun is going to move back here. Goes 8. I guess the senior leader here, this is the last huzzah. Again, 5 less 1 is 4. And 4 at that section. 2 hits. And any damage in the open, 1 point of shock. And I think, realistically, it is time for the Germans to bug out. They've lost a section, they've routed. They've got some heavy casualties there. The bombers are virtually into the trench. They've been flanked on the right. And although they've caused some significant casualties for the British covering sections, they're about to be overrun. And I think it's time for Lieutenant to save his bacon. So the Germans will bug out. British debrief. Task Junction secured. Artillery may now advance. Casualties: 14 soldiers killed, 2 junior leaders wounded. If I was playing this as a campaign, after winning the battlefield, 6 of those soldiers would be permanently killed, 3 would be wounded to return the scenario after next, and 3 would return immediately. From the perspective of tactics, I think I got it reasonably well sorted. Certainly the assault groups were able to move in on the German right quite effectively. The 2 covering sections, however, need to work on their fieldcraft a bit more and use the local cover more effectively. The 2 senior leaders, the sergeant and the lieutenant, were very useful running around, geeing up the troops, sorting out shock and getting the sections moving. German debrief. Task: junction lost. Defensive positions now exposed to further attacks. Casualties: 5 soldiers killed, 1 junior leader killed. You lost the battlefield, but at least the MMG was saved. Lieutenant Spengler, report to the company commander for an interview without coffee. Well, I quite enjoyed that first introductory cocking up the mud and the blood and dispatches from the Great War. The next scenario I'll be doing is the platoon in the attack between trenches, again the British assaulting the German positions. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you're enjoying the show, please subscribe.